So welcome to part 2 of a day in my life. Again, it's not a typical day. I don't have a typical day. The only thing typical in my day is to have breakfast, lunch and dinner, which I don't always eat. Right now I still haven't even had breakfast. I just remembered I didn't. I haven't had breakfast. It's 9:48 a.m. I remember to take my medication. No wonder I'm feeling that woozy. I haven't had breakfast, but I'll get to that later. So my laundry is, washing the first one, the dark colored ones are all washing, and after that I'm going to do the white and the colored ones. So let's move on. Now I told you about the bag. So this is the bag that with all the bras and stuff. So this one, I think this is the one with the bras, came in a box. The shaper shorts came in a bag. So that's that big bag I showed you. I've cut off the inside with my information and cut them into pieces, so that is now going to go into the bin. Again, it's always very important to protect your information, so it's in that bin. And then so this is now going to go into the makeshift bin, and because these are quite small, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with them or what I need to do with them, so I'm just going to chuck them in the bin. I'm very sure something will come up in my head later, but I hate clutter, so I'm just gonna chuck it away for now. And this is where the bras were that I showed you, that I said I was gonna upcycle, so I'm going to use that, turn them into my mini bin. So this is an example of one of them, so I'm just gonna turn them into the mini. So meanwhile they stay there. Oh, I don't know if anybody knows this brand of bread in the UK. It's called Uncle John's bread. Oh my god, I love this bread. It's amazing. My kids love it, so I always buy it. Not all the time, but when I remember, I just get some. I really love the bread. Most times I'm not able to get it because by the time I get to where the shop is, they've actually closed because I've finished. By the time I get to my area, it's quite late in the evening. I think the shop closes about 8 o'clock, and sometimes they just close before 8 o'clock, so I don't end up getting it. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this tag thing away, and then I'm going to go to the back of the house where I spread the clothes. Remember I said to you I don't have a lot of space to spread clothes around here. I'm sorry about the light. I don't have a lot of space to spread clothes. I've got 3 people who need to use this same space to spread clothes. Now I think I came back from an exam invigilation on Saturday, and my son had done laundry of his own clothes, so they were outside drying. And then on Monday he also did another laundry, so again I couldn't do any laundry, so I decided I'm going to wait. So today is Wednesday, and so I decided to do my laundry now because I need space. So I'm going to bring in some of my clothes that are already outside, and so I'm going to turn this camera around so you can see. So this is where the clothes are spread there, and you can see my son's clothes are all out there. So I'm just gonna unlock the door. I don't like to wear my house slippers out there, so I bought a separate slippers to wear when I go to outside, and I had to make it big so that my sons can wear one too. So I'm going to shift some of his clothes up this line to make space, and I'm gonna bring in mine so that I can start spreading them. So I bought this and I use this to spread the socks, and is like a clip. So I'm just gonna unclip it. It's going to be so much fun to try and unclip this. So I'm just going to show you. Just unclip one is off, unclip the second one. trying to unclip and pull out at the same time with one hand, so it's not that easy. Sorry, bear with me. So that's one socks off, and I have this where I have clothes spread on it too. I leave this for my sons to use. They spread their boxers shorts on it, so I leave it for them to use. So one socks out, so I'm going to take out the rest of the socks and my laundry. So at the end there's my laundry, and I've got some laundry up there, so I'm just going to take those ones off because he washed his on Wednesday. I'm not sure if it's completely dry. He brought in some clothes yesterday. He said he was bringing in some of his clothes, and he brought in some of these clothes, so he didn't take this one, so maybe it's not completely dry, so I'm gonna leave it. In UK, it's a nightmare to dry your clothes. If you live in UK, you would know the weather is not always fantastic. So this is outside, you know. Let me turn this. So that shows you the outside, you know. So it's got like really big windows, and the windows let air in. In the morning I'll open up the windows, but I've got like big vents here, and so there's fresh air constantly coming in here and drying up the clothes. But when the weather is gloomy, as you can see, the weather is quite gloomy, it's been raining, clothes don't dry that quickly unless you put them, like I said, in so that's my gas machine over there too, you know. So anyway, so when the weather is not that great, the clothes takes a little bit longer to dry, so you have to leave them outside for longer, because it's in a space like this. It means that no rain touches it, but it also means that you don't have enough sun to dry the clothes, so you leave them out longer. Then when I bring them in, I put them in the heating cupboard and leave them there to completely dry and warm up before I then put them in the drawers and shelves and wardrobes. So that's my routine whenever I do that. And the reason I do that instead of using the dryer is because the dryer always destroys the fabric of my clothes, and I hate it when it does that. So I always prefer to spread clothes outside. So I'm going to quickly get this out, and then I'll get back to you. Yeah. Okay, so I've got the clothes, so I'm gonna turn this around so you can see. So I've created some space where I can spread clothes. So that's where I'm gonna spread the new things that I'm washing. So let's leave. Yeah. So let's step out of this ones and then step into my house one. The house ones don't ever go outside. They don't go to the back of the house, they don't go to the front of the house at all. So let's turn it around. And that's the laundry all in. So this is sleeping. It's a weird colored socks, and I bought it this color, kind of creamish. But I wear it when I'm sleeping, and it's very, very thick. As you can see how thick it is. Keeps me warm in the night. Then this is one of my thermal socks that I wear for work. So I'm just gonna go put it in the cupboard. And usually I will just put everything together and then bring it over here. But I'm using one hand, and I'm worried that I might tip it all over. So I'm trying to avoid doing that. This I'm gonna take back into my bedroom to put in the wardrobe. So now let's I have all the socks and undies. One of the socks needs to come off because they are my day socks. So these socks I would wear in the daytime because again it's cold. So I'm gonna put it to the side, probably put it on my bed. And then these other socks I wear for work. Or so I put these stockings on, the thermal stockings, and then I also put the socks on over it because I don't like my shoes destroying my hose. So Now this I'm gonna be wearing when I have a shower, so I'm gonna take out all the stuff that I'm gonna wear after I have a shower. So I'm just gonna go put it in my room. So I'm gonna turn this camera around. So I'm putting this here so that when I have a shower, I can wear them. Sorry about the light. I'm gonna put the lights on everywhere so that you can see. I'm gonna put the hallway light on. My laundry is finished. I'm gonna need to do the second one. So let's move on. So the next one is the night wear. So night wear, I always wear it with a slack. I bought these and there were so many different colors, so you can see one night dress and the slack, and then it's similar to this one and to that one. I think I bought about 4 of them and they were quite thin, so I decided that I'm going to use it for sleeping to keep me warm only in the winter. In the springtime, late spring and summer, I don't wear them because I'll be too warm. But for now I have to wear this, so I have to set these up, and these are for sleeping. So I'm gonna put them up here. All right, so now next thing is the rest of these clothes and socks need to be put away, so I'm gonna quickly do that and then get back to you and show you what I'm gonna do next. So these are the colors that I told you about. So I got about 4 of them. So that's this color, that color, that color, that color. They are really, really beautiful, as you can see. Really lovely design. But I don't have time to be wearing this to go outside. I don't go out that much. Leisurely. When I'm going out, I'm going to either I'm doing grocery or I'm doing work. So I don't have to do casual going out that much. So and these are 2 casual dressy kind of clothes. So I started using them instead of just having them in my wardrobe just sitting there. I just decided I'm going to use them to wear them to sleep to keep me warm. So they are slacks and very beautiful designs. So if you look at this, it looks like it has pockets, but it doesn't, and it also looks like it's sewn in. It's not, but it's part of the design of the fabric, the actual fabric. So if I show you from the inside, if you look at the inside, there's no stitching lines in there for the pocket, so it's just a make-believe pocket. If I turn this round to the front, again, make-believe pocket, make-believe zip line and false pockets, but they are all designed, part of this actual design. They are not sewn in, so it's really, really beautiful, and all of them are just the same way. Yeah, so I'm going to fold these away. I'm going to keep one for tonight with the night dress that I have already. Again, part of the reason in spring or in summer, I would wear it when I wake up because my night dresses are quite short. They're really, this is even actually long. The other one that I brought out is shorter. So because I'm not alone in the house. If I'm alone in the house, then I'm good, but because I have my kids in the house, so to dress decently, I don't want to wear dressing gown, have a dressing gown, but everything just feels like too much on my body. I'm not a big fan of putting on too much clothes on my body at the same time, so it's easier for me to put on these. And then as you can see, I'm wearing a cardigan on top of it because it's freezing cold and I'm in my house. It's cold outside. Anyway, so these are going to go back into my wardrobe, and this is going to go into the cupboard because that's where my sleepwear is. It stays warm so that when I need it to sleep and I put it on my body, is keeping my body warm. So that's it. I'm gonna close this cupboard. It's closed, and then I can take that and go put it in the wardrobe. So let's go put it in the wardrobe. Oh dear, I'm doing a lot of walking up and down. Usually I would have written everything that I need to do, written it down on a piece of paper. Let me put the light on. I would have written on a piece of paper and just take it off as I'm going. But today my health is just messing with me. I'm doing everything backwards. Yeah, so let's put this. Okay, so put that in that wardrobe and to me. So now the next thing I need to do is wash my hair, because I need to have a shower, and then I need to wash all these things that I'm wearing right now, and because they are colored, you know, so I can't do the next laundry until I've had a shower, because after I've had a shower, sorry, I'm trying to put these things properly. OCD much. Anyway, so I need to color my hair and then wash my hair and have a shower, and then once I have a shower I can put on the clothes that I've set up now to wear. This is those ones, I know, because it's cold, you know, and I don't want to turn on the heating that much, because then it gives me a reverse effect where I'm feeling even more unwell. So the laundry is finished now. I need to do the next set of laundry, but I can't because I need to add these clothes that I'm wearing, even this hairnet or hair bonnet. So what product am I using to do my hair? Using let me turn. I need water. I'm using the Trees Garnier Retin Trees Ultra Bleach, 8 levels of lift. I'm just going to use one product. I only need one product because I'm only just putting it on the roots of my hair. I never ever put it on the rest of my hair, because when you're bleaching your hair, you're damaging your hair if you don't take care of it properly. So if you want to see how I bleach my hair, I have a video that shows how I do that and the products I use, so you can watch that. So there's no point doing a repeat video of me coloring my hair. So, but anyway, I'm only showing it to you because I want to show you what I do as part of my day. So my hair is tied up at the back here in a bonnet and folded. Not in a bonnet, in a bunny. And folded. So I'm gonna loosen it and loosen my hair and start getting it ready for coloring. And then as soon as I finish doing that, I'm gonna have a shower. Then I'm gonna braid down my hair because I don't have energy to do anything on it. So I'm just gonna braid into 2 or 4 and leave it to air dry. I always prefer my hair to air dry. And while it's air drying, I'm gonna get on with some work. So some research that I've written down, I need to put them together and start putting them where they're supposed to be. There's some books that I'm writing. One of the books is Forged and Fire, is a 5 series book, sorry. And the second one is Going Rogue. That's the one that is almost ready, that needs almost finished. And then there's also some other ones. So as I'm collecting some information, some things just come in my mind. Like for instance, if I might be going to work and I'll be in the train, or I might be going to training, or I might be going to a book writing workshop, or going to a book talk or book signing. And because my books are always in my mind all the time, so I'm constantly getting ideas. I'm always thinking of stuff and analyzing stuff, and as things are coming into my mind, I'm writing them quickly down and I put them in my phone. So I have a lot of information on my phone. So I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. So and so I need to collect those information and start putting them together for my book. These books were supposed to have been finished last 2 years, which was 2021, no, 2022. Yeah, they were supposed to have been finished 2022, but I want to add more value into the book. So I pulled them off publications. I have other ones published, but I pulled those ones off publication, and I'm still working on it. And they say a writer never stops, never finishes the work, and I seem to be living that. So I really need to get on with that. I think most of the reason, part of the reason is I don't want to have published the book, and then some ideas now come in my head. I'm thinking, oh, I wanted to add this. I wish I had added that into the book. So that's why it's that I pulled it out. And so I'm going to show you what I mean by things. The books is ready, but I'm not adding way more, and now it's going to turn the book from being a bite-sized book to something else. It's already over so many pages. Anyway, like I said, I always use my phone to work, so that's where I put all my information. So I'm going to show you what I mean, just opening the phone, but I don't want to show you password. So okay, let's start. Now if I go to the app, can you see that Samsung Notes? And then if I go over there, so it shows you so many of the folders. So I'm always putting things in folders to do with my work. So let's go right back up again. Like if I get idea for podcasts, I put them all there. I put them in papers, I put them on my phone. So let's move on to the book. So for Forged in Fire, that's that one. So these are all the ideas that needs to go into the book. So more and more and more. So you can see all this needs to go into the book. And then if I open, let's say let's open one of them. So that's one. This is telling me, I always make sure that I know where it's going, so it's easier for me. So this is going into Forged in Fire 1, and there's about 8 pages of it, of this note here. So that's 8 pages. And then if I come out of it, let's try Forged in Fire 3. That's going to Forged in Fire 3. It's telling me there's 10 pages of this. So and then if I go back and I go to the other one, which is Rogue, and then in Rogue, that's all the things that need to go. So let's open one, and this one has got 2 pages for this one, and let's try another one. This one has got 3 pages, but there are ideas that need to be fleshed out. So I'm just gonna there are ideas that need to be fleshed out, so as they're coming I need to put them down, and then when I start writing them I will flesh them out. It just basically means expand, put more information on it. So that's one of the things that I want to do once I finish having a bath, but that depends on how I'm feeling. I've just realized now I still haven't had breakfast. I'm gonna put a pause on this and go make myself breakfast. So what do I want to eat for breakfast? See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna put off this light. I could eat a slice of bread, but I want something that I can finish quickly, so I'm just gonna make myself cereal. So I'm just gonna get a bowl. Get a bowl, a tray, put the bowl in. I need a spoon, just a tiny spoon here, so I'll just get another spoon there. And I need to get cereal. Cocoa Pillows, that's my son's, I don't like it. There's cornflakes and cocoa chocolates. This is really what my son loves eating. I'm not a big fan of this that much, so I'm just gonna have cornflakes. But because the cornflakes is not open, so I'm going to need 2 hands. So I'm just gonna pause this camera and then use 2 hands to open it. Okay, so I poured the cereal, the cornflakes, and I took the liberty to just get some grapes, put it in there and take them out, and then rinse them out, then peel some tangerines. So I'm just gonna put this away into the bin. I needed 2 hands to do the peeling, so I had to do it off camera. And then I'm gonna see Daisy. I'm just gonna put the grapes back in the fridge, seal it up there, and then take them, put them in the fridge. I need to remember to buy some more. Okay, so now the next thing I need to do is put some sugar. Usually I don't put sugar in my cereal. I will just put like banana, just chop them up and put it in there, and that's because I'm just trying to reduce my sugar intake, that's all. I sometimes eat stuff that has sugar in it, so this is a lot of sugar, so that much sugar. So pour the rest back. So I try to put as very little sugar as I can, and then I'm gonna put this away. So the next thing I need is milk. So milk on the door handle. So that's the milk that I use. Turn this properly. Is a full fat milk. I usually buy like 4 pints because there's 3 of us usually. So we don't always have breakfast before because we leave so early in the morning. Well, my other son is in university, so I don't know what he's doing, whether he's having cereal. I'm hoping he's having breakfast. You know, it's very important to have breakfast with milk in the morning because your stomach is producing acid all night long, and it needs something to work on to digest the food. So if you don't give it something to digest, then it will start it will start breaking down the stomach lining. So it's always good to have milk. The milk always neutralizes the acid in your stomach. So fat milk, I don't always have calcium, things that have calcium, so I try to get my calcium from the milk. So that's that. Now I'm gonna take my tray. So that's my breakfast that I'm gonna have now. So I'm gonna take this tray to the living room and sit there and eat my breakfast. So it feels so good to be able to come and sit down because my head is not feeling right. So I'm gonna pray and then I'm gonna eat my food, and then I get back and then I'll talk to you about what I'm gonna do next, which most likely is going to be to wash my hair. And I figured since I'm washing my hair, I might as well just color the roots. I really want to pour water on my head. I don't have the opportunity to put water on my head as often as I want to because it requires me drying it, and it takes hours for me to dry my head, my hair. And in a freezing cold house, that's not a very good thing to always do because you end up catching cold. So I really want to pour water on my head. So I'm going to color my hair quickly. I'm going to do it outside the video so I can do it very quickly. If I start videoing it, it's going to take a longer time, and I'm too weak to do that. So if you want to see how I do that, just watch the other video. So I'm just going to eat my breakfast, color my hair. I'm going to show you what I started, and then have a shower, dress up, and then come back to do some work. I wanted to go to the charity shop today because I wanted to go and drop some heaters. So I had some heaters delivered to my house when I had no heating in the house. So that means that I have too many heaters in the house, and it's a season where it's freezing cold. A lot of people don't have heating. So instead of having lots of heaters that I'm not using, they're new. just take them to the charity shop, give it to the charity shop, and let people buy it at a lower price and be able to warm up their house, because now things are so expensive, people can't afford so many things. So I'm just going to show you. That's the heater fans. I've got one and the second one. So I'm gonna take them to the charity shop later, but in the meantime I'm gonna go eat my breakfast and let's see what happens. I hope, fingers crossed, I'm able to take it to charity shop. If not, I'll just have to do it tomorrow morning before I start my day, or sometime tomorrow. All right, get back to my food. Let's get this done, finished. So I finished my breakfast. I'm gonna turn the key, finish the cereal and the fruits. Then in the meantime, I was going through my mails, and then the things that need to be filed away, they're gonna be filed away, but most of them needs to be chucked away. So if you notice here, there are pieces of papers there. So what I usually do is tear up any personal information, tear them up. And so I'm just gonna take this to the kitchen, and this will be washed. That needs to be put in the little bin. The pieces of papers go in there where the last one went to, and then these big papers go into this little makeshift. Okay, so my camera just kept cutting off, and I think it's because of storage in this phone. So I had to go delete some of the videos that I've already put on YouTube. So moving on, where was I? So I was putting away all the papers that I've tore away. So the next thing that I was going to do is my laundry. That's finished. I'm gonna empty it out. So, I need to grab fistfuls at a time. Get everything out, spin it around, and nothing there. So I'm gonna start putting the next set in there. I'm trying to open this out. It's got white in it, so even though it's got black in it, it's got white in it, so that's fine. And I try not to put too much clothes into the washing machine, because I need the stuff to wash properly. But I'm not going to start this. I'm going to put it off, because I need to put the things I'm wearing now into the washing machine. I'm so weak and woozy, so I need to put the things I'm wearing now into the washing machine. So I'm not going to start it, but at least I've cleared, and I need to put this away. So I'm going to be taking this to the back of the house. I love this slack. It's got like fur in the middle and the inside. It's navy blue, but it's a strange navy blue color because of the light. So it's looking weird. The light is not doing it justice. Let me see if I put this switch on, if it'll be better. Yeah, so it's way better now. Can you see what it looks like? Before it was looking weird, but it's the lighting. If you see, look at here how it looks, and then look over there. This is what it's supposed to look like, but the light is making it look weird. But anyway, the main thing is I like the fact that it's got this fur in the inside, which means that it keeps me warm. So oh my god, I'm so tired. I need to put the light back off again. Okay, I just want to use the natural light. Anyway, so this is going to go outside. That's my woolly hat needs to go outside to dry. And then you've got socks. Again, that's a thermal socks. You can see it's got like the woolly thing inside. I'm trying to open this properly. Can you see? It's woolly on the inside. Looking, see, this is the reason why I like to put socks over my stockings, because these catches on the shoes and then start shedding. So the fabric starts shedding. This is not dirt, this is just the fabric shedding. And that's why I always look at this is the top of the socks, and this is the part that meets the sole. You can see the sole, so it's shedding, and that's what would have been happening to my stocking. And that's why I so you see this sort of stuff on the woolly hat, that's the same thing that is here over there. So that's why, like my stockings, if you notice, see the stocking now, I don't have any of those on the stocking, but I would have if I was wearing it directly inside the shoe, inside my boots. So the boots is causing it to friction with the boot, it's causing the fabric to rip and to form this tiny sort of hairs. So that's one of my hack for protecting my hosieries. And then again, the hose has got, if you notice, it's thermal. So I need to spread those. So I'm gonna start putting this together and gonna take them to the back of the house to spread them. The place where I picked up all those clothes I showed you earlier. So trying to put it in a way that I can carry it and take the camera all at the same time. So grab those and then grab those, and then let's go. See, that's clear now. Remaining the last thing I need to wash, and then my hair stuff. So let's go to the back of the house. We are spreading the clothes. So unlucky. Change into the slippers and put this down here. So it's easier to pick up. Now I'm just going to show you how I spread that. So usually that, and then I turn it round so that the tip is pegged onto that. It's gonna be difficult doing that with one hand, so I'm just gonna peg all of them, then I'll show it to you. Okay, so I finished spreading it. So I've hooked this hood on the side, put this bra on that side so that it can dry, and then slack, stockings, top. So I still have more clothes that need to be spread, so they're gonna go on the top. They're still gonna be washed. So let's leave here and get on with the next part. Excuse my voice, it's so low, I know, but I'm so weak. All right, so this table is cleared up now, and bathing, I'm going maybe to the shop to drop those things. I would come here and do some research, or I lie down, use my phone and do the research, or maybe even get a little bit of sleep. Although I don't really want to sleep, I just feel so weak. Lifting this phone feels like a huge work. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to color the roots of my hair. That shouldn't take too long. It's not going to be as long as the video. The video was long because I was trying to do a video at the same time. But this is not going to take long. So now let's see this Nutrice packet. I have that. I have the conditioner. No, sorry, this is the bleach powder. I need to really speak up. Oh, I love this product. This is if you see here, it doesn't say the name. Sort of like it's used to remove brassiness in the hair. Sorry, it's a cough. It's used to remove the brassiness, and it's so good. It's a very, very good product. And then the next thing is what is that? So that's the bleach cream, and that's the bleach powder. What else is here? instruction, how to use it, and glove. So I'm gonna put this on, take off this cardigan because you know I don't want to bleach this, so I'm just gonna take it off. I'm just gonna wear just my night dress, which is quite thin. So take that off. So that's my cardigan off now, and I'm gonna put it into the washing machine to wash with the other stuff. Then I'm going to loosen my hair, so I need to get that off. So again, the hair net needs to go in the washing machine, so put that in there. Now, oopsie, there's it round. So I need to loosen this ponytail that I've done, so I need 2 hands to do it, so bear with me. Okay, so I've loosened it up. I need to comb it out to loosen out any tangles, because the last thing I want to do is to be breaking up my hair and making it even harder to detangle later. So I'm just going to comb it out, and then once I've done that, I'm going to mix this up, part my hair, ready to start doing my hair. Okay, so I've loosened up my hair and combed it out. I know you'll be wondering why am I retouching it, but if you look at the root here, you can see that it's dark in color. So it's got my beautiful natural hair color, but still, the reason I color it, I like to loosen out the coil a little bit so that it's easier to manage the natural hair. So that's done. So I've parted it down in the middle. I'm gonna fold it out. Now the next thing is clip it on, put the clips on it, and then mix my bleach. Okay, so I've clipped one, and I'm gonna show you the clip that I used to clip it down. So I don't need to clip the second one yet because I'm just gonna be coloring it soon. So that's the clip that I've used to clip it down, and I've mixed this. I put the powder, that's the powder, in there, and I've put the cream in there, and I've mixed it. So now the next thing is put my glove on and start coloring my hair. So I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, so before I go color my hair, there's something I wanted to share with you, some hacks. So one of the hacks would be, before you do anything to your hair, always use your fingers to detangle. So you pull the mat pad. So everywhere there's a detangling, you pull the mat pad. And then secondly, before you wet your hair, use a white tooth comb. After you finish detangling with your hand, use a white tooth comb and comb out in sections, you know, so that you reduce the amount of breakage that you have on your hair. The third one is, we all know that we have gloves that come with this box products, and the gloves are wide at the bottom. So I always get my hairband, and then when I put the glove on, put the hairband. So you can see a hairband on this one, and then I can show you the second one. That's a hairband, using a black one here so it's clearer. So it grips that so that you don't keep struggling with it. And I know it's gonna get wet, which is fine because I'm gonna wash it anyway, because it was what I was using to hold my hair. So once I finish, then I get to wash it anyway. So let's go color my hair. Okay, so I've put the colors in my hair. As you can see, it's been colored. Yep, and as you notice, look at that, color is changing. So I'm going to be rinsing it out soon, condition it, and have a shower, and then I'll be back. See you soon. So I finished coloring my hair. I've conditioned it, washed it out, used purple shampoo on it and then put a conditioner on it. So that's the conditioner that I'm using, as I am, what is it called again, hydration elation. So that's what I'm using to condition my hair. So I've put it in this plastic and I'm gonna go sit under the dryer, not hot dryer, can't remember what it's called. Anyway, if you want to see how I condition my hair, watch one of my videos and you'll see the thing that I use to condition my hair. So I'm going to go get it, set it up, sit on the rain and do some work while I'm conditioning my hair. And then after that I'm going to have a shower, dress up, and that will be my hair done. Yeah, so see you soon. Okay, so I've finished washing my hair and as you can see the roots are all colored up now. And then so once I did that, I put this on my hair, and then I put the second one, which is that, on my hair. This is very good, it softens the hair. So I'm gonna turn it around so we can look at the products. So that's what I used. This is very, very good product, recommended to me by the staff at PAX. And then the second one, very, very good hair product, moisturizing and conditioning. So that's what I did. This is my oil. I mixed several different oils and essential oil together, and so that's what I put on my body. I don't buy oil and cream, I just mix my own oil, and it's been very good because it's been helping keep my skin clear and moisturized and so on. So that's it. I had a shower now, so I'm just going to empty my laundry, which is the second spot one with the color clothes. So I'm just going to spread this and then go and do some work, and after that I'm going to come have lunch.